Today we're diving into a crucial topic, the signs that someone might be pretending to love you. Ignoring the red flags won't make them disappear. We're going to break down 10 telltale signs that the love you're receiving might not be genuine. So buckle up and let's get real. Let's get started. Actions speak louder than words. Sometimes even when someone says I love you, their actions tell a different story. One of the first signs is a lack of genuine affection. Sure, they might go through the motions, the hugs, the kisses, but it all feels hollow. Do their hugs make you feel safe and cherished, or do they feel more like a duty? When someone truly loves you, you feel it in every touch. If you're feeling a disconnect between their words and their actions, it's time to pay attention. Something's not right. Let's talk about those forced smiles and laughter. You know what I'm talking about. The kind that doesn't quite reach their eyes. It's like they're putting on a performance, trying to convince you and maybe even themselves that everything is okay. But deep down, you can sense the facade. Did their laughter bubble up naturally, or did it feel strained? When someone truly loves you, their happiness is intertwined with yours. But when someone's pretending, the joy is gone. They're just going through the motions, putting on a brave face for the sake of appearances. Pay attention to the subtle cues, the ones that reveal the truth behind the mask. One of the most beautiful things about love is the intimacy of sharing your soul with another person. But when someone's pretending to love you, they avoid those deep, meaningful conversations. They steer clear of anything that might expose the truth behind their facade. Do they shy away from discussing their feelings or sharing their vulnerabilities? Someone who genuinely loves you wants to know everything about you. They cherish those intimate moments of connection, those heart-to-heart conversations. But when someone's pretending, those conversations feel like a threat. If you find yourself constantly hitting a wall, unable to penetrate their emotional armor, it's time to ask yourself why. What are they hiding? Now let's talk about a big one. A lack of interest in your life. When someone truly loves you, they're invested in your world. They want to know about your day, your dreams, your fears. They listen with their whole heart, offering support and encouragement. But when someone's pretending, your life becomes just another noise in the background. They might hear your words, but they're not really listening. They're not truly present, not fully engaged in your world. Do they ask about your day, really listen to your answers? Do they remember the important things going on in your life? When someone genuinely loves you, your life matters to them. Your joys become their joys, your sorrows their sorrows. They're your biggest cheerleader, your constant source of support. But when someone's pretending, that connection is missing. They're going through the motions, but their heart isn't in it. Have you ever been on a roller coaster that jerks you around, leaving you feeling dizzy and disoriented? That's what it's like to be in a relationship with someone who's pretending to love you. One minute they're all over you, showering you with affection and attention. The next they're distant and withdrawn, leaving you wondering what you did wrong. This inconsistency is a major red flag. It's a sign that their feelings aren't genuine. Do their actions match their words? Do they follow through on their promises? Or do they leave you hanging? When someone truly loves you, their feelings are consistent. Their love is a constant, a rock you can always depend on. But when someone's pretending, their love is a performance, a series of calculated moves designed to keep you hooked. Don't fall for it. One of the most exciting things about being in love is dreaming about the future together. But when someone's pretending to love you, the future becomes a scary word. They avoid making plans, and when they do, it's always vague, non-committal. They're not truly invested in building a life with you. Do they include you in their future plans? Do they talk about growing old together, starting a family? When someone truly loves you, they can't imagine their future without you. You're not just an option, a temporary fixture in their life. You're an integral part of their hopes, their dreams, their everything. But when someone's pretending, the future is a blank slate, and you're not holding the chalk. They're keeping their options open. And that's no way to build a lasting, loving relationship. Now let's talk about intimacy. And I'm not just talking about the physical act, I'm talking about the deep, soul-bearing connection that comes with sharing your body and soul with another human being. When someone truly loves you, intimacy is an act of love. a celebration of your connection. It's about vulnerability, trust, and surrendering to the moment. But when someone's pretending, intimacy loses its spark. It becomes mechanical, a duty rather than a desire. The emotional connection is gone, replaced by a cold emptiness. Do you feel emotionally connected during intimate moments? Do you feel loved, desired, cherished? When someone's pretending to love you, their body might be present, but their soul is a million miles away. They're going through the motions, but their heart isn't in it. And that, folks, is a recipe for disaster. Let's talk about those grand gestures, those extravagant gifts that scream, "Look how much I love you." Now, don't get me wrong, receiving gifts is nice. But when it comes to love, it's the thought that counts, not the price tag. When someone's pretending to love you, they often overcompensate with material things or empty promises. They're trying to buy your affection, to make up for the genuine love they're not giving. Do their gifts feel heartfelt, chosen with care and consideration? Or do they feel impersonal? When someone truly loves you, they don't need to shower you with gifts to prove it. Their love is present in the little things, a handwritten note, a listening ear, a warm embrace. It's about being there for you, supporting you and cherishing you, not about buying your affection. Look beyond the superficial and pay attention to the substance of their actions. Disagreements are a natural part of any relationship. It's how you handle those disagreements that determines the strength of your bond. When someone truly loves you, they're invested in resolving conflicts. They're willing to listen to your perspective, acknowledge your feelings, and work together to find a solution. But when someone's pretending, conflicts become a burden, something to be avoided at all costs. Do they shut down during arguments, refusing to engage in meaningful dialogue? Do they dismiss your feelings, making you feel unheard and unimportant? When someone's pretending to love you, they're not invested in the health of the relationship. They're not willing to put in the effort required to make it work. And that, folks, is a one-way ticket to heartbreak. Look, I know this is tough stuff. Nobody wants to believe that someone they care about might be pretending to love them. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to face the truth. If you've resonated with any of the signs we've discussed today, it's time to listen to your gut. That little voice inside you knows when something's not right. It's your internal alarm system, warning you of danger. Don't ignore those red flags. Don't try to rationalize them away or make excuses for their behavior. Trust your instincts. You deserve to be with someone who loves you genuinely, someone who cherishes you and fights for your relationship. Remember, you teach people how to treat you, and by accepting anything less than the love and respect you deserve, you're sending the message that you're okay with being treated poorly. So be strong, be brave, and most importantly, be true to yourself. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content. Remember, recognizing the signs of fake love is the first step towards protecting your heart. It's about valuing yourself, setting boundaries, and refusing to settle for anything less than you deserve. Take care and trust your instincts. You've got this.